Breaking news, the SEGWIT2X hard fork has been canceled. Common sense prevails, and it's a bloodbath for the SEGWIT2X futures. Let's discuss. Hey everybody, I'm Gary Palmer Jr., you're you, and together, we are minting coins. So, wow, I just got this news and I was trying to figure out, was it fear, uncertainty, doubt, was it hope or hype and market manipulation? But there's some credible sources out there, including Charlie Lee and Coinbase, who are telling us that the SEGWIT2X hard fork is done. It is called off and it is over. Put a fork in it because there's a lack of a consensus and just nobody wants any part of it. It is going away. We're seeing the market react. We're seeing Bitcoin skyrocket. We're seeing the futures plummet. And at the same time, a lot of the other coins across the crypto space are feeling the shock waves and the ripples and the effects of this news and what it means for Bitcoin, the first, the oldest, the largest, with the biggest network effect cryptocurrency in the blockchain game. So with that being said, why don't we pop into the market and then look at the news and then let's discuss. So starting over here at coinmarketcap.com, we see the Bitcoin price has jumped from where it was earlier, hovering maybe just under the $7,500 mark, and reached new highs. I think I saw around $7,800, give or take, depending on where you're looking. Right now, we're at a Bitcoin price, $7,693, and a lot of other tokens are really feeling the effect as well. I think as people are seeing these new highs in the Bitcoin prices, taking quick effects of the interchange rates with other tokens and really getting big bang for the buck. We see NEO up, we see IOTA up, Omizi Go up, Lisk up, Cardano up, just lots of things are up today. Basically, I mean, this is huge. Basically, all the people that have been holding on to their Bitcoin, waiting for the Bitcoin 2X to come out, the SEGWIT2X, so they can take that SEGWIT2X and dump it off more Bitcoin, or they can take all that Bitcoin and then dump it. Now they have the SEGWIT2X. Either way, the point is that everyone was buying and hoarding Bitcoin in anticipation of this event. Now all of that money is inside the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency universe. It's going to continue pushing Bitcoin up, and then I'm predicting we're going to see a lot of that increase in Bitcoin price now roll over much earlier than expected into the other alternative currencies, the other cryptocurrencies. So the Bitcoin price is, you know, up 8% on this news, probably as a lot of the futures are exiting over into, you know, from the Bitcoin SEGWIT2X futures into the Bitcoin space as people are selling all that. Let's see if we could take a quick peek. Where is that? Right here. So we have here the SEGWIT2X futures. These were trading around $1,500. And so where were we? $1,200. So I guess over the course of the past day, you see this sort of steady drop. I think someone maybe was tipped off with some news earlier before. I guess over the 7-day trend, we see it increase, spike up as high as $2,400, $2,500 for a SEGWIT2X coin, more than 28%, probably 30% of what a Bitcoin is, right? And we see this slowly, steadily decrease over time. Just an hour ago, we're looking at over $1,200 for a SEGWIT2X coin. And now it is plummeted over 75%. This is probably going to increase further if I refresh this page. It's actually up a little bit at $400, but still down 70% from where it was as this tanks off a cliff with the news. And so let's turn to the news and see what's happening from that discussion. And so what we're seeing here is this tweet from Charlie Lee: the SEGWIT2X hard fork has been called off. Common sense prevails. Let's now work together towards scaling safely, as opposed to not scaling safely with the Parity Wallet situation that we've learned about. Charlie Lee goes on to say that we may need to something like a 2X hard fork in the future, but let's do it when there's consensus and let's not rush into it. And so Charlie Lee used to have the no 2x tag in his name. He is now removing the 2x tag because this is called off. And so let's just not take Charlie Lee's word for this. And let's go see what CoinDesk has to say. CoinDesk says that 2x has been called off. Bitcoin hard fork suspended for a lack of consensus. Amazing. So this article is over here at coindesk.com. Honestly, I haven't even had a chance to read this, but the organizers of the controversial Bitcoin scaling proposal are now suspending their attempt to increase the block size as a part of this hard fork software upgrade. This was supposed to trigger on or around November 16th. This is the 8th, so we're talking over a week away. I think most people were expecting to sell their Bitcoins, if I had a guess, maybe just a couple days before this was going to happen. Definitely closer, past that 7-day when it was just, between, let's say, 3 and 6 days is when I expected most of that to go into the space. And so this is 8 days ahead of when that was supposed to happen. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the day. People might be hearing this now on their lunch break, but a lot of people are not even going to be able to take action on this until hours and hours later. It's going to be really interesting to see how this ripples through over the next 24 to 48 hours. So the suspension was announced today in an email written by the CEO and co-founder of the Bitcoin wallet software provider BitGo, who is one of the leading SEGWIT2X project supporters. And so in the email, he wrote, "Unfortunately, it is clear that we have not built sufficient consensus for a clean block size upgrade at this time. Continuing on the current path could divide the community and set back Bitcoin's growth. This was never the goal of SEGWIT2X. Until then, we are suspending our plans for the upcoming 2 megabyte upgrade," he said. And so this note is also signed by companies that originally supported the plan. A lot of these companies that originally supported the plan, a part of the New York agreement, have since pulled out. Not all of them, many of them, but this letter has been signed by many of the people still supporting the plan at that in-house meeting back in May, including CEO, co-founder Mike Belsch, Zappo, CEO Wens Karas, Mining Pool, Bitmain co-founder Jihan Wu, Jeff Garzik, Peter Smith, Eric Voorhees. The list may go on and on. These are the biggest names behind the SegWit2X, and they are now recognizing that Bitcoin-SegWit2X is no more. The hopes of still increasing the block size in the future, but this would be when there's more agreement from the stakeholders, and this is reiterating exactly what Charlie Lee is saying, is that we might need something in terms of a 2x hard fork in the future, but let's do that when there's consensus, and let's not do it when it's rushed. So it's going to be continuingly interesting to, again, watch the market to see what's happening in the market, refreshing the pages over here to just see what's happening. Really interesting. The SegWit2X is going up. So it was like at $300. I guess that dead cat bounce, right? It's like, you can look at that phrase. But yeah, again, it's gonna be super interesting to watch to see how the market reacts, and also to see how Bitcoin Cash reacts to this as well. So when we're looking at the Bitcoin prices currently, when we look at Bitcoin Cash and relative to Bitcoin prices, it's actually down 7%. NEO is actually up. IoT. So these are the big winners. When you're looking at these prices, if you go to coinmarketcap.com, if you're looking at the USD price, the Bitcoin is up 6%. So anything else for it to be doing better than Bitcoin has to be up higher than this 6.76%. And so if you click over here and click on BTC, you can just automatically make this relevant to relative to BTC prices. So any of these that are up in relative to BTC, like the NEO, like the IOTA, the Qtum, Omizigo, Lisk, Cardano. These are the projects that people are really, really excited about. How's Zencash doing? Up 12%. People are really excited about these Zencash nodes. Everybody's trying to get these 42 Zencash nodes before they upgrade that full system. And so a lot of this money is going to be really spread around. Let me know, what do you think? Are you sad that we're losing the SegWit2X coin? Were you hoping for some sort of benefit that it was going to provide, or are you just happy and excited and ecstatic that we are not going down as just one less additional coin that has the Bitcoin name, on CoinMarketCap, just giving us a cleaner, brighter future? Or do you think this spells disaster? I really want to know, what do you think in the comments below? What do you think about this situation? Have your voice be heard. If you can't help or contribute to the channel to help keep us independent and support the information that we're providing, that's okay. Just be heard. Leave your comment, leave your questions, contribute to the community to help more people have more understanding, because we need to constructively work together to help get through this information so we can all get to that moon, so we can all get a seat on that rocket ship. And that's the only way that we're going to win, is by sticking together and staying together, because the one sure way to destroy Bitcoin is to divide the community, to separate people, to inflate and highlight our differences and our fears, and to exploit the things that we're hoping for. We need to recognize that. We need to come together. We need to communicate, and I'm glad that we're doing that together. We have more information. We have our normal videos coming down the pipeline. Really excited to bring those to you. And until then, I'm glad that together we are minting coins.